You're at risk of ACL tears whenever you don't have enough strength within your knee. Whenever I evaluate my athletes in the clinic, I actually check out and see how their squats are, how their single leg squat is. And if I see them bow inward a little bit and make it to where their knees are a little bit closer to touching one another, I know that they are at a higher risk of tearing their ACL and having big problems in the future. My name is Jonathan Zalamea. I'm a primary care sports medicine doctor out of Cypress, Texas. The population of athletes that are more at risk of having an ACL tear are athletes that have to run a lot, jump a lot, and then make cutting maneuvers or pivoting maneuvers a lot. So for example, our soccer athletes, basketball athletes, football players are probably the most common athletes that have issues with ACLs. And then it's actually more prominent within my female student population than it is from a male student population. Female population has more of that valgus where the knees bow inward a little bit more, which then puts them at risk, or at least that's the thought process behind it. One of the things that I ask my athletes to focus in on whenever it comes to prevention of ACL tears is really ensuring that they focus on leg day. Everyone tries to skip leg day and they don't focus in on strengthening their glutes, their hamstrings, their quads, but whenever it comes to ACL prevention, leg day is important. The other two things that I have them focus in on is making sure that they're not doing too much too soon. So a lot of athletes that took a break, for example, during the pandemic, and then went back after those couple years of rest and then went straight back to it. A lot of those athletes ran into problems. Or if you just take a break over the summer, you got to make sure that you gradually ramp up as you start the new school year or the new season. Number 3 is making sure that you're always working on conditioning. If you get too tired and you're trying to do this 4-quarter sports, come fourth quarter, whenever your muscles are weaker because you're not conditioned, it can make it to where you're not going to have proper form, run into problems. So making sure that you focus in on that conditioning is really important.